Hey folks, Brian again. I got another Far Horizons update. Um, Dylan's personal log. So we finally got done with the debrief with these Rebel Alliance guys, and we got some downtime. So we asked if we can just go out into the desert and meditate for a while. They let us do it. They send the guy out to kind of watch this kind of thing, but we're trying to do this commune with Maliki thing again just to practice and see if we can't get some guidance on what's going on, because there is this extra dimensional crap happening. We did have to turn in all our military gear to the Rebel Alliance guys, but then they bring us to an office. They've got a request to make of us. They want us to do an insert to a clinic that is one of the Alliance research facilities. Turns out that that government, somebody, sent some of the Bechtel refugees, survivors, whatever, and something's going on. There's an incident happening. They've cordoned off everything from the location. So they want us to like insert now. So they issue us some stuff. I get a Gauss pistol with anti-personnel rounds. Get another flamer. They give us all combat environment suits and contragraph packs with multi-visors, all standard kind of stuff, right? They're going to insert us into a place where we get into the sewers and follow the streets north and then east. And we're coming in the basement of the parking garage for the clinic. We get on the starship, the starship, same one that picked us up out in the desert, right? And the idea is they're going to overfly Delhi. They're going to got some flight plan to land in Delhi, and as we're going over Delhi, they're going to drop us out through one of the airlocks. And then we contragraph down and get through sewers, pop up inside the coordinate and see what we can do. So we're going along, and alarms start blaring, and the jump light goes from red to green, and a guy comes running out. He throws open the airlock and says, "Go, go, go!" So we all run out, and as we're out in free fall trying to orient ourselves, we see the starship get hit by missiles. Didn't see it blow up, but it went down, and so we're some of us are not really that great with contragrav, and so there's a few incidents of bumping into people, and as we're trying to coordinate, somebody grabbing you, trying to straighten you up and keep you online. It was a mess, but eventually we all get control and we head for the clinic and land on the roof, jump down on a back patio, and it's there we start discussing. Balthazar brings up, maybe we should use the circlet on people, because that seems to have some kind of effect on this zombieation of the people. And as we're having this discussion, a bunch of zombies come bursting through the glass wall there from like not a mess hall, but cafeteria kind of place. And so we got a little shootout there in the back of the clinic. We put them all down, and then going through one of the side doors. There's a hallway going straight through to the clinic, and then there's some offices to the right, and then there's lots of stuff to the left. We've got a motion tracker out, and we can see there's some motion in the exam rooms. As we're going down this hallway, there's a body out in front of us. Haas gets a shotgun right on it. We're just waiting for these things to stand up and start chomping at us or something. Rex and I, we go through and into the parking garage, and there's a car that's running. So we kind of walk up on it and see what's going on. The guy that's sitting in the driver's seat turns and looks at us. But as it does so, it's like the sound of bones popping or cracking or breaking or something. Really, really. I froze. And then I shoot, I missed. So I turn and run as I can see these smoking black tendrils leave his body. And they attach to Rex's shadow. So I pull the flamer out, miss it with narrow beam, so I switch to the wide, light it up, and then pull up the Gauss pistol. Pow, pow, pow. Well, it's not like pow, it's more like. But anyway, so we pull Rex out, and we go to head to the exam rooms. We meet up with another part of the team. We went north. They ran into one of the other guys too, these smoky tendril things, in one of the back offices. So we head to the X-ray room because we checked some security footage that showed somebody in there. So we get some isopropyl from one of the storage closets. And the idea is just spray the room down, light it up, and see what can happen. And we hit the X-ray room with incendiaries. While that's going on, I'm at an intersection of the hallway trying to keep a watch down, all the different exam rooms and stuff like that, where we had detected motion. I hear doors open, so I toss a sleep grenade down, and it hits the intersection and just fills everything with smoke. And log. Okay, so that was a pretty short description. There was that session. There was a lot of communication and mechanics and kind of stuff, but something game mechanics wise I wanted to bring up. I wrote down here the stats for the flamer and the Gauss pistol. They're my notes. And remember, we're using Space Opera equipment, trying to use Runequest III combat mechanics, right? And obviously the two are completely different. So we kind of run with the whole range modification from Space Opera on doing, that for accuracy and that kind of stuff, and it's got its own rates of fire. But there's this issue of damage. Because in Space Opera, you roll like 2d6. You roll location, you roll 2d6. And there's a chart against armor types, armor classes, if you want to call it that. It goes from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 9, I think. There might be some A's and B's at the end, kind of thing. And certain weapons will puncture armor up to a certain point, no problems. And then there's like a 0, or you need a 2 or a 4 or a 9 in order to get through that armor. But once you get, that's just getting through the armor. And then you've got the actual impact of the weapon against the body inside. And that's where, again, you've got another like 2d6 roll, but you add numbers based on the type of weapon it is. The Gauss weapons do +5, which is horrendous. The flamer does +2 on wide beam, +4 on narrow, that kind of thing. And we're trying to figure out how to apply those mechanics to Runequest III, where we've got only so many hit points. And while we don't always roll location, we do damage against total hit points, unless you got like a special or a crit, in which case that goes against location to get effects, that kind of stuff. We're still trying to work at this point. We are still trying to work through all the mechanics on weapons and stuff. So it's kind of a mess. It really is. The guys that went north, they ran into one of these guys, smoky tendrils coming out of his eye slots, kind of thing. He was sitting on the toilet in one of these back offices, and they had some issues trying to get him together, but they eventually did without too much difficulty. Dylnn was wrong. He didn't shoot the black the black goo thing after he flamed it, but then Haas with a shotgun took it out. Okay, well that's it for this session. Happy gaming.